How's it going, everyone? And thanks for tuning in to another episode of Assembly Tool Specialist. My name's John Hale, aka the Scratch and Dent Doc, and in today's episode we're going to be featuring heat shrink. Heat shrink simply is a shrinkable plastic tubing that is used to insulate wires and provide abrasion resistance along with environmental protection to solid and stranded wired conductors, joints, and terminals in electrical applications. Now, it can also be used to repair that insulation in wires or simply to help bundle them together. Another great application not a lot of people think of is it can actually be used to cover things to protect any kind of painted surfaces from any scratches in assembly plants. For instance, we've seen a lot of assembly plants take a piece of heat shrink and place it over a tool, and if you use a clear piece, you can still see the name of the tool, the serial number, and any kind of markings you need to see, but it's going to provide protection to that painted surface so you're not getting any scratches. And because the cost is so low, you can simply cut that piece of heat shrink off and apply another piece, and your problem's solved. And I want to show you just how easy that is right now. Alright, so all you're going to need is a piece of heat shrink, the item you want to cover, scissors if you need to cut it to length, and the heat source. In this case, we're going to be using a heat gun. Now, I'm going to speed the video up a bit just so you get the general idea. All I'm doing is just applying even heat throughout the gun and focusing on the lip of the gun, making sure that I get that piece of heat shrink around the lip, but not touching the quick change. That way it is still accessible. So as you can see, I'm just applying heat evenly. We'll speed it up a little more. Focusing on the lip, as you can see, it's wrapping around perfectly. Alright, and it's that easy. If you look, the lip is completely covered, the quick change is accessible, and this job was a success. And it's a very cheap method of protecting any kind of valuable painted or plated surface with just a simple piece of heat shrink. Heat shrink is manufactured in a ton of different varieties and chemical makeups. That way you get the perfect piece of heat shrink for whatever application you're using it on. The most common type is the Polyolefin Tube. Now this is a very flexible and fast shrinking tube. It also comes in a wide variety of different colors. That way if you're covering any kind of wires or whatever else you're covering, you could color code it. Now the other type is the PVC Heat Shrink. PVC heat shrink is very popular because it has a very low shrink temperature, it is super strong, and it also comes in a wide variety of different colors. And the clear for PVC is crystal clear because you could see right through it. Has very easy readability. It's also very flame retardant and provides protection against most chemicals, oils, sunlight, fungus, and moisture. A lot of people ask the question, well, what temperature do I need to heat the heat shrink up in order to shrink? Like I was saying, PVC has a low shrink temperature. You know, this has a higher shrink temperature. I mean, you could use a lighter or a match, but I would say the best way to do it is to use a heat gun, which is the most common way. And there's different ways you could do it. You could start from the bottom and go to the top, like I did. You could start from the middle, work your way down, go back to the middle and work your way up. Those are just some easier ways to do it. So that's going to be it for the video today, everyone. If you liked the heat shrink video, please leave a like. If you want to see some different products, leave a comment. Give us ideas on any other products that you guys want to get a hold of, and we will make more videos for you. So please subscribe and watch out for the next video. And as always, I will see you in the next one.